Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new, you're gonna love it here, and if you're returning, what's up? The Fulani braids are trending right now. I got the braids going in the front and the half wig in the back. Using the half wig is so perfect for this hairstyle because not only does it take 2 seconds to put on, you can use the wig to hide the leave out from the braids. I'm just here to show y'all that you do not have to wear your half wig the traditional way. As you can see, look, I'm pulling it up in a ponytail, so cute. Half wigs are very convenient and versatile. This hairstyle is so cute and fun for the summer, so if you would like to see the steps that I did to achieve this look, just keep on watching. The hair that I will be using for this video is from Domiso hair. Inside my package I received an HD wig cap and an edge brush, an elastic band with their logo on it, a pair of lashes, and of course, the wig. This is the 22-inch Afro curly half wig. This wig is very full and beautiful and has a tight curl pattern. The half wig is very seamless at the top with no tracks showing. The inside of the wig has 4 combs with an anti-slip elastic band. This will help your wig stay in place. This band is adjustable so you can make it as tight or as loose as you please. Lastly, this wig has like a drawstring in the back. So once you pull it, the wig tightens. And let me tell you, this keeps your wig nice and secure. Alright, now let's get started. So this is my braid down. First things first, I sectioned off the front where my Fulani braids will be. And for the back, I did one braid going from one side to the next, making sure that it was thick, because that's the braid that I'm gonna hook the wig onto. As far as everything else in the back, it's just braided down like normal. So for the Fulani braids, you could do them as big or as small as you like. I did mine kind of big because I am not a braider and I'm still learning how to braid. I made sure to brush out my baby hairs before I begin braiding. And I also removed my nails before this tutorial so that I can get a good grip on my hair when it comes down to these braids. I will be using the Style Factor Edge Booster Edge Control and applying that directly on the section that I will be braiding down. I'm using the edge brush to brush the product in and to smooth my hair out. Now let's get started with the braid. When braiding, you want to get 3 pieces of hair. The easiest way for me to put it is to cross over the middle piece. So for the piece that's in the middle, you cross it over to the left. Then the next piece that's now in the middle, you cross that over to the right. Then you cross that one over to the left, the right, so on and so forth. I hope this is making sense. It probably would be easier for me to show if I was just doing a single braid and not braiding onto the scalp. When braiding onto the scalp, it's the same concept, but you will be grabbing hair as you go along. I'm still learning how to braid, y'all, so bear with me, please. Like what I was explaining before, it's easier to tell now. As you can see, I'm crossing over that middle piece every time. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, the middle piece. But if you need a little more help with braiding, I'm sure there is more in-depth tutorials here on YouTube. Moving on to the second row, here I am adding that edge control to my hair. Brushing the product in, making sure that my hair is nice and smooth before braiding. I'm going to section off my 3 pieces of hair and begin braiding. Also, another thing, I find it easier to braid with no nails. That's why I have on no nails for this tutorial. This is my last and final braid for this section. After this braid, I will be braiding my hair in another direction. So here I am adding the edge control, repeating the exact same process. Going in with my rat tail comb to ensure that I have a clean part. This part is what will separate the braids from going from one direction to another. I don't know, at this moment my braids started to kind of look like feed-ins. I wasn't going for this look, but it is what it is because I wasn't taking the braids down. And this is what the first 3 braids are giving. I have now begun braiding in another direction. As you can see, this is the 4th braid. I'm not sure why I chose to braid my hair in this style or design, but yeah. Like I mentioned before, you could do your braids however you want to do them. You know, braid all of the braids going straight back, do you a cool design, whatever you want to do. Now that braid is done, here I am using my rat tail comb to part the front section. I'm gonna split it in half and continue the exact same process. Parting it off, adding the edge booster edge control, making sure that my hair is nice and smooth, and begin braiding. I did go back and take the first braid down that I did so that I can make the second section a little wider. So here I am braiding that second section up. And here I am once again braiding that third and final section. This braid in this section is a little smaller than the other two, but it's okay. It's at the back where the wig will be. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. And as far as the right side of my head, it's identical to the left side. I did 2 braids going back. I feel like it wasn't necessary for me to add that footage because you cannot see me braiding on that side of my head. Now that the braids are done, let's move on to my favorite part, the baby hairs. So I'm going to go in with my skinny flat iron and curl my baby hairs going up. Before using any product, I'm going to use my edge brush to kind of figure out the placement and swoop my baby hairs into place. I like to do this prior to adding any product because once the product is added, it is difficult to move the hairs around, and I feel like it just makes the process easier. So this is how I was thinking about doing my baby hairs. But once the product was added, I changed my mind. I used the Edge Booster Edge Control and a little bit of mousse for my baby hairs. So here I am using my edge brush to lay them in place. As you can see, I'm switching it up, making it a little less dramatic. And yeah, so this is what the baby hairs are giving for the left side. Now let's move on to the right side. And this is what the right side is giving. I will be using this Crazy Sexy Curl Setting Foam Mousse and applying that directly to my braids. Doing this will lay down any flyaways, leaving the braids looking nice and fresh. Now I'm going to tie my hair down using these neck strips. I went in with about 3 of them and dried the mousse down using a blow dryer. After letting this sit for about 10-15 minutes, I removed them. I don't know if y'all could tell, but the braids just look more shiny and fresh to me. What I am doing now is braiding the ends of the braids. It could be braided or put in a ponytail. It doesn't matter because it will all be stuffed in the half wig. Here I am putting the wig on. As you can see, the elastic band gets positioned first, and then I follow up with the rest of the wig. I am now attaching the combs to the braid that I did straight across. And just like that, I stuffed the ends of those braids underneath that wig. I'm going to move the hair to the side and pull that drawstring to tighten the wig. You want to make sure the wig is nice and secure, especially since it's sitting on the back of your head. And just like that, the back of my head is complete. No quick weave, no sew in needed. So this is what the curls are giving and what the hair looks like fresh out the box. I could have left it exactly like this, but I took it a step further and added a little bit of water and mousse to see the full potential of what these curls are giving. As tight as these curls are and as full as this wig is, the hair was not tangly. It was very easy for me to brush through it with no product, literally just water and a detangle brush. Working in sections is the way to go when doing this, because you want to make sure that you spray down the entire wig and not miss any spots. Now that the hair is damp and I have brushed through it, I'm going to go in with some mousse. This is the same mousse that I used on top of my braids and that I used for my baby hairs. This is the side-by-side difference of my curls, with one side being completely untouched and the other side sprayed down with water and mousse. I will now complete the exact same process on the other side. This style turned out so cute. Y'all know I'm trying to switch it up, so I hope you all enjoyed. Before I show you all the final look one last time, I would like to thank you all for watching. Be sure to invest in a half wig and shop Domiso hair. The details on this wig will be in my description box down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I'm going to see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.